amazingly, 20 years old, was born in Dallas, lived in Dallas, brought up in Dallas, female, living in America. Look what she did. He says, when he was telling me the story, he was crying. He said, once a day, 5 in the morning, 8 in the morning, she came to her father. Amazingly, she says, my father, he said, at 5 in the morning, she came to me and my wife. She said, her name is Zahra. Sister Zahra, she came to her parents. He said, I feel very happy. He said, what? Happy for what? She says, I feel that I am with Allah in the win-win situation. He said, how come? She said, do you know the hadith, my dear dad, of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, that he was talking, there's a very amazing, beautiful hadith that was narrated in Bukhari. Al-Ghariqu wal-Hariqu wal-Mabdunu min shuhada. It's a hadith that's talking about categories of people. If they pass away, they will be enjoying the title of Shaheed Dunya. One of them, if someone passed away, because he was burned, or Al-Mabdun. I am concerned with Al-Mabdun. The word Al-Mabdun related to the button, the tummy, okay? Now, at that time, they did not know the cancer, this kind of liver cancer problem, anything related to this area, the button, which means something internal. If someone passed away out of an internal disease, it is one of the signs that, inshallah, will be from Shuhada al-Dunya. She was trying to calm down her parents, not the opposite. She said, look, dear dad, if I passed away out of cancer, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has promised us to be shuhada. So why to be scared? If Allah decided just to cure me and I will face no problem, alhamdulillah, it's another gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I'm not losing anything. Then she passed away. She passed away just a few days after that. May Allah descend His mercy upon her. Now my point, 20 years old now, in our mathematical calculations, the cancer, the easiest thing to get rid of pain is just to commit suicide. The easiest, the quickest. Thousands of people. The easiest way, the quickest way is to commit suicide. Where did she bring this power from? This hope. It's not because she's a Pakistani or an Indian or an Arab or an American. No. Because she's true, inshallah, Muslim. She knows her faith. That's why we should not lose. And maybe I did tell this story, especially for the brother from Richards from Masdaras, and I beg your pardon if I repeat it, but just very quickly to know what kind of amazing thing we have, brothers and sisters. 22 years ago, 1991, I was visiting what used to be called at that time USSR, United Soviet Social Republic. اتحاد السوفيتي سابقا. Just a few months after the collapse of the Perestroika. So I was visiting one of the cities, Russian cities there, and I was able to communicate in Russian language just with the basics. I can understand. Generally, I can tell the person in front of me what I want. I was not professional, but I can communicate. So one of the cities, no Muslims there at all. I was had some kind of job. Dhuhr or Asr prayer came, so I tried to see where's the direction of the Kaaba. In like a public park, open, no one was there. I started praying. So I said, Allahu Akbar. I noticed that there is like the shadow of someone next to me all the time while I was praying. When I finished, a Russian lady was standing holding 2 ice creams and crying, looking at me. So I had this quick conversation with her, because it's not a lecture. Mainly when I narrate this story, I try to challenge the people to know why she was crying. In Khutbah al-Jum'ah, I can't do this now. But in brief, she was crying, holding the ice cream, looking at me. When I discussed with her, why you are crying, do you know why? Amazingly, some people could say, oh, maybe she discovered that you are a Muslim, and no. By the way, she knows nothing about Islam. She did not know that I'm Muslim. This happened few months after the collapse of communism, the perestroika. She felt that I was practicing something, has to do with the faith, has to do with something related to spirituality. She does not know Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hindu, nothing at all. She felt that I'm happy while performing spiritual, action, and I feel this kind of tranquility, sakina, and I'm happy with this kind of faith that I'm practicing. She was crying, wishing if she were in my place, knowing nothing about my faith. Can you imagine? Just at that time, wallahi, I wished if I knew Russian language just to tell her how beautiful my religion is, but I couldn't. Just she saw me doing like this. She did not understand. She knows nothing about Islam. She knows nothing about Quran. She knew nothing at all, and she was crying. What if she knew what I believe in? What if she understood that she will be the queen on earth if she's related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and she knows that she will go to the hereafter, she will be standing before her Lord, she must do good things, she must love the people, all these beautiful meanings. No one knows the full package from A to Z with full crystal vision except true believers, i.e. Muslims. I mean yourselves, if we accepted this great religion with full happiness, with full taslim, the meaning of Islam, submit yourself to the will of your Lord without any kind of preconditions. أسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجعلنا مسلمين حقا وأن يرزقنا الإخلاص في القول والعمل. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوز المستغفرين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. اللهم لك الحمد حمدا كثيرا طيبا عظيما جللا مباركا ملء السماوات والأرض ملء كل شيء بعد وبعد. The khatib or the lecturer or anyone who should be giving a speech or lecture should focus just on the aim of the title. Our title is there a hope? And I hope, inshallah, not to leave this place but having the highest degree of faith that there is no person on earth who should have hope like me, because I am the believer, not one of the believers. I am the only believers. Brothers and sisters, we need to know something. Maybe it's good in such gatherings to remember something. Islam is not your or my property. It's not a gift for you and me. It is a gift from Allah for humanity. If it happened that historically, chronologically speaking, I came across it, you came across before the others, it is a duty upon my shoulder and your shoulder to take it to the others. And I have like a beautiful example how we should, out of being thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for giving us this hope, for giving us this power. It's like, please try to look at others around you, surrounding areas, like a small child with pure white heart. When he receives 10 pieces of candies, chocolates, and he knows that he can eat just one and the extra 9, and he's a very nice, well brought up Muslim child, basically, forget Muslim, any child on earth, 3 years old, just having a lot of candies. If he's had a good way that he was brought up in a good house, just he would love to give these beautiful sweet things, candies, to others, to his daddy, mommy, auntie, whatever, friend, colleague, whatever, please have it. And by fitra, by our inner nature, you will feel happy if you give these beautiful things to others. You have extra. You are not losing. You are gaining plus what you have. Please look at others while holding Islam in this way. And please, I finish my khutbah with this kind of provoking elements. In Islam, our religion has the basic ingredients of giving you the power to have hope. Because we have the only genuine, divine recipe how to be powerful and not to lose hope. Now, is it acceptable someone like Abu Lahab, قاتله الله ولعنه الله? You know who's Abu Lahab? Who's Abu Lahab? Ammun Nabi, the uncle of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was mentioned by his title in the Quran. Tabbat yada abi lahab wa tab. Allah has mentioned him with his title, with his name. Allah is declaring the curse against Abu Lahab. You know, one of the most amazing, distinguishing characteristics of Abu Lahab was what? He dedicated his life 24/7 chasing Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in every single step. Whenever he used to talk with someone in Mecca, from the strangers, from the locals, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with his pure heart, simple, nice way, just talking with someone, he's telling about Islam. Once he's finished, Abu Lahab comes. He said, hey, you see that man? I'm his uncle. He's my nephew. He is a liar. He's a magician. He's a crazy. He's such and such. He deletes everything Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did just a few minutes later. Dedicated himself. قاتله Allah. How come a kafir like Abu Lahab has determination, azima, willpower, quwwat irada, and hope more than me, the believer? La wallahi illa da'u. Please remember Abu Lahab. Say قاتله Allah because Allah yal'anuhu. But I won't. The point is, shall I leave someone like Abu Lahab to have hope in his case more than me? لا والله. لا والله لن أدع أبا لهب يكون أكثر مني حماسة وأكثر مني قوة وإرادة. لا والله. I will not someone like Abu Lahab be more powerful more than me. أسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يرزقنا همة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وقوة إيمان محمد وأبي بكر والصحابة أجمعين. اللهم اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معصيتك ومن طاعتك ما تبلغنا به جنتك ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا ومتعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا عبيدك أبناء وعبيدك أبناء إمائك نواصينا بيدك ماض فينا حكمك عدل فينا قضاؤك نسألك بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو علمته أحدا من خلقك أن تجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارحم المستضعفين من المؤمنين والمسلمين من الذكور والإناث مشارق الأرض ومغاربها يا رب العالمين. اللهم كن معهم ولا تكن عليهم. يا الله أنت أعلم بما يحاك للمسلمين في مصر وفلسطين والشيشان وبوسنا وبورما والعراق والصومال وفي كل بلد يا الله يا كريم يحقد فيه على الإسلام وأهله أنت أعلم. اللهم ارزق أهله من المسلمين الإخلاص حتى لا يقعوا في غضبك يا رب العالمين وأعنهم على أن يمثلوا دينك تمثيلا طيبا تحبه وترضاه. اللهم كن معهم نصيرا ولا تكن عليهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم أنت الذي قلت ادعوني أستجب لكم وها نحن ندعو فمنا الدعاء ومنك الإجابة يا رب العالمين. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون وأقم الصلاة.